everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. We've got the Boston Celtics facing Detroit.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And so off the tip, it's Boston. And now the opening lineup for Boston. We've got Garnett. Allen is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Perkins, and it's Pierce in at the small forward position. Here's Garnett, and it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Garnett's got the first points up on the board for the Celtics. Wallace the screen. Back to Billups. Hamilton outside. And Boston with the rebound.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's Garnett. No good. Shot missing. And it's Detroit the other way. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. I asked him where the advantage may be tonight, and he said, our shot blocking sets us apart. Now, we do have to play solid all-around defense, but we have people in the back who can help us quite a bit when we get broken down inside. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks. So defense, it looks like, coming first for them today.
That's their identity. That's what they're all about. Their defense is really what sparks it.
And that has to be their spark if they're going to be successful. I mean, everything for them starts at the defensive end of the floor.
Now here's Billups following the shot by Ray Allen. Passes it to Prince. He feeds it to Wallace. Buries it down low.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Here's Allen. Down low and stolen by Wallace. And here comes Billups leading the fast break. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And here we go. Rondo heading to the hoop. And that one drops for him. Rondo's got his first points of the game.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's what we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now here's Billups. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Boston making a switch here. There's 1:38 left here in the opening quarter. To the inside. And that one's good. House.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Well, I think it's got to serve notice to the defense that it's going to take a much stronger effort than that to contain this guy today. They've got to bring more force if they're going to try to slow him down.
Now Allen. Rib missing on the 3. Allen outside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Some changes for Boston. Davis has checked in for Garnett. And Allen subbed in for Ray Allen.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Billups from outside, and the 3 ball is good.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pierce. The rebound by Prince.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Billups goes in. There's the dish to Wallace. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Left side, Billups. Wallace a screen. In the corner, it's Hamilton. Shot clock at 6.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Posey with it. Now Hamilton defending. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Davis. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. It's up a 3. And Hamilton gets it to go on the assist by Wallace. Hamilton's got 5 points so far.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Detroit leading by just 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Rajon Rondo is out there with Allen. And there's Perkins. And it's Garnett. And it's Posey in at the small forward.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now here's Garnett. And the layup falls. Garnett's got his second bucket tonight.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Here's Hamilton. Pass to Okur. Puts it up from 12. The shot will not fall. Now Boston takes it the other way. Dishes it to Posey. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Hamilton outside. The pass to Prince. Back to Hamilton. He kicks it to Prince. Pistons passing it around. It's tipped. Rondo with the steal. 4-on-3 break. Allen for 3. And it's Campbell with the rebound. Okur the pass to Campbell. And Campbell throws it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And Kevin, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Now here's Rondo. And the foul on Tayshaun Prince. That's his first foul. Cassell, he's checked in for Boston. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Great open look there. Cassell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Pistons trailing. Hunter kicks to Wallace. And stolen by Perkins. Here's Cassell. Finished off the break.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
So it's the Pistons now after the basket by Boston. Here's Wallace, and Wallace slams it in.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that. He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. As long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Leon Pose checked in for Perkins. Pierce comes in for Ray Allen. And Tony Allen subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Outside, Billups. .116 left in the first half. Wallace misses.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammates there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now here's Garnett. Garnett with another miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Hamilton's checked in for Hunter. Boston also with the sub. House is checked in. There's the feed to Poe. House dishes to Poe. Pass to Cassell. Poked away and taken away by Wallace. Here's Billups. Finished off the break. Billups has got 5 now.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
And stolen by Wallace. And now in transition is Billups. Here we go.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And the basket by Pierce.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
And here is Billups. Wallace the screen. And the first half comes to... The start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You gotta like what Rip has done in this game.
And even though the defensive pressure and attention was squarely on him in that first half, yet he's still able to be the most effective player on the floor.
But for him, Greg, it's nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, we don't expect anything less, and I'd bet he has even more in store for us during the stretch run.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Wallace is out there with Wallace. Then there's Richard Hamilton. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Ham in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Perkins. And the layup's good off the glass.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
It looks like it may have had the opposite effect on the defenders. I mean, right there, it looked like they were still in halftime mode.
Now here's Billups. 8 points for him. Wallace with a screen for Billups. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Billups. 6 points for Wallace.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The shot by Pierce will not go.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Now here is Hamilton. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Shot clock at 5. Billups passes to Wallace. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Boy, that's some gritty work on the offensive glass, guys.
Hamilton's gone 4 of 8 from the floor, 50% on the night. And stolen by Hamilton. And now here's Hamilton, the fast break champ. Oh.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
And there was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. So the Celtics called timeout, their first.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good...
I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them. Now let's stay sharp and finish strong.
He had to call the timeout there.
Prince is checked in for the Pistons. Boston also with the sub. Posey's checked in. Celtics trail by 10. Allen kicks to Garnett. Perkins dishes to Garnett. Hits the front of the rim and out. Garnett's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Here's Billups. And there's another one for the Pistons.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Prince in the corner. His first shot coming late, and Boston with the rebound. And they double up Rondo. Allen inside, covered by Hamilton. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Ray Allen.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Now here's Wallace. He's got 6.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Campbell, he's checked in for the Pistons. James comes in for Chauncey Billups. Pistons leading by 10. Kicks it to Wallace. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The tray. Allen with the rebound. 23 seconds left to play here in the third. Whistle blows, if that's going to be a travel. And so it's Detroit with the ball. James, the pass to Prince. Wallace down low, Posey covering. Wallace inside. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Wallace has got the lead up to 12 now for the Pistons. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Pistons on top, ending the third quarter on a 15-6 run. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Celtics trail by 12 on the court right now for the Celtics. We've got Cassell on Davis out there with Pierce, and it's House in at the 2-guard spot.
Kendrick Perkins, Kevin Garnett, Rajon Rondo.
Garnett, the screen.
James. That's his first personal foul.
Poked away. James with it. Passes it to Ham from beyond the arc. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Pierce, the pass to Cassell. Down low, here's Perkins. Detroit with the rebound.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And a fast break now for the Celtics. Rondo's running, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Detroit.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
Ray Allen, he's checked in for Cassell.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Stolen by Pierce. Poked loose. Garnett kicks to Pierce. It's tipped. Now Okur. James outside. Out to the right wing. Hunter, the pass to Campbell. Kendrick Perkins grabs the miss. Celtics trail by 10. Rondo kicks to Allen. Inside, Perkins. And the lead is down inside single digits.
And he can...
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up. Listen up. We have these guys back.
And the Pistons, entirely new group now out there. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Pistons talked to his team during the break. He told them, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there, use the clock, and stay away from silly fouls. Let's see if they can execute the plan, guys.
Well, for the Celtics, this one not looking good. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. He dishes it to Pierce, moves back up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. He's perfect from the line this time.
Those were critical foul shots because we're at the point now where they can't be missing any of those.
Outside, Billups. Feeds to Prince. Back to Billups. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Clock at 6. Wallace left side. And the slam by Wallace.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
Kevin and Greg, I'm telling you, that is he's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Here's Garnett. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Billups dishes to Hamilton. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. He feeds it to Wallace. Back to Hamilton. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Pistons lead by 8.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
Pierce, the pass to Rondo. Back to Pierce. Looking to end his cold spell, and the layup is up and in.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
And Billups gets it to go.
Excellent communication.
That's how we play the game. Bring it in. Let's go.
Timing on target.
.36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot by Pierce will not go. Detroit with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Billups goes in. Here's the dish to Wallace. And here's Prince outside. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett.
Probably impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, far too much work left to be done and not nearly enough time to get it done in.
Again, Pierce missing. Now here's Billups. And so it's Detroit with the W. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As Jordan presents our player of the game, Chauncey Billups.